that could potentially create a bit of a situation if the skeletons get a higher initiative. I say that just to be clear. Again, there seems to be something about this room that nobody's put together yet that has not triggered the skeletons. But that said, if they do trigger, there are 20 skeletons, and in the classic meme of 30 kobolds can kill a level 20 character if given enough dice rolls. You've got kind of that as a scenario here. Skellies are low CR creatures, but there's a lot of them, and so
is this area between these two sides? Are these solid walls?
They are, yes.
Okay. And then just everything
solid walls, like the thing that you're sort of using as your drop point right now. So they are solid stone walls that you cannot see through.
Yeah, these ones.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, cool. I mean, there's always Moonbeam and or Spirit Guardians that we could set up a single file for these guys if they chase us in. That being said, I'm thinking we should have everyone at least come forward with us.
Actually, Nim, since you're there right now, I'd like you to give me a perception check as well.
Okay.
I'm not going to. He's not asking for initiative.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, question: why are there two missing skeletons over here? Because if they're a straight line of them, why are we missing what looks like two spaces across the way? Or is that on purpose?
Just like how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Pop? The world
3
or no?
3.
That's if you're the owl. But yeah, Nim. So Nim, with a 13, unfortunately, you don't notice anything beyond what Kane has kind of directed you to notice, and you too see.
Unfortunately, with the 13, you don't notice the sneak monster in the other room.
I'm sorry.
What?
You already found the sneak
nothing.
monster when Chris just went. When I was like, "There's an unrusted chest," and Chris is like, "Mimic,
right,
mimic." So.
Well, we didn't do anything with it, but then it tried to attack me anyway, and then it died.
Well, you got close.
Idiot.
You got close. So.
Yeah, and we got booze.
Got booze and
I don't know
points,
about Moruk running in there.
No, you don't like that. You don't like that as yet.
Well, the thing to remember is
idea.
Your vision may allow you to see further down in the room, but remember that really the only people who can see in that room are going to be those 3 squares or 4 where Nim just sort of backed up to.
And
yeah, that's why I thought that would be a good spot for Moruk.
Okay, yeah. If it is a dead end, you're right on.
It is a dead end.
I don't know how much we want to kind of get them all the way in there and trapped.
Hold on. Wait, I want to be clear about this. So where Moruk is right now, because you may not be able to see this, and if Moruk was playing, he could tell you this. Moruk sees that this is the cave, like built against the rock, but it opens down into here, which may mean. And he could see it if he took one more step, that there is pass-through or potential pass-through between gates this way.
Oh, shit. That's me. That's obscurity.
Right.
I know. That's why I said, yeah, so...
Okay.
So there's a lot of shit going on.
I thought you said that was a dead end as well.
That's what I thought last week.
Wait. It appeared to be, because you
Gotcha.
could only see down the pathway. That's why.
Gotcha.
So basically what you're saying is revisionist history. Gotcha.
I mean, listen, if you want me to start revising things you've asked me for, I can start doing that, but I'm yes-anding, so here you go.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm taking Torrent with me.
Okay. Bring her along.
And
and you got her in the room! Oh my god!
That will be our setup. Actually, I'm gonna swap myself in Torrent.
What Torrent sees Torrent sees is that
Huh.
like hard wall,
Yeah.
but right here there's pass through.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, so again, what do you guys want to do?
And maybe Mirajor there. So let's. This is undead we're dealing with, so I am definitely waiting for Nim and Kane to take the lead on this, and I will just try to help people not die and help other things die.
To die. Yes.
To really die.
Again. Apparently.
To finally die.
So there is, as people are kind of like shuffling and getting into place, and some people are walking by the entrance and having a chance to look down there. Anybody who's moved by, I'm going to say Savenis and Mirajor can't, unless they say they've moved up and then moved back. I would allow a perception check, because there is something about this room, or this corridor, that is making it the way it is. I mean, like, Kane is literally standing next to the fucking Savenis. He's just like, I mean, your fucking stats for this shit are so stupid, or at least your rolls are every time. Like, I literally set the DC to see this at 23, but it's anyway, and then Obscurity's like, and I see it too. Woo! You guys notice that the corridor that leads through all of these cells, on the floor, the sort of murk and muck that is on the sort of floor of everything, there is very faintly only one set of footprints that lead down.
Jesus is here.
Which makes you believe that Jesus is either carrying people or he's not walking beside you at all.
So there's a
Feels
set of
more like the
footprints.
second one.
What is the symbolism of the footprints?
Wow. Okay.
I'm sure the word you were looking for was symbology.
You saw it. I've told you what you now know. You guys figure it out.
So there's no footprints where I am.
Where are? Yeah, no. There's nothing over there. I mean, there's your footprints, but there's nothing else.
But nothing in front of me because I haven't gone past there yet.
Correct. Like, when I say one set of footprints, it like does everybody know what a deer run is?
No.
No.
Okay. So a deer run is a path that deer make in the forest, but because deer's hooves fall so closely together, it looks like this super narrow path running through the brush. And so if you're following a well-marked trail, you might think, oh, is that a trail? But then you realize, no, that's not it. It's too small. It's too narrow. It's not for human sort of like consumption as far as moving through. And so what you see what looks like what could have only been if one person walked through this. They may have walked back and forth, but only one person.
Well, how do we know they're not like Jawas?
How do we know?
I mean, you don't. I mean, that's, you know what? Great question. Maybe a troop of Jawas lay further on in this sunken prison. Who knows? I mean, I know, but maybe you will find out.
Okay. Here's the next question. How do we even know what Jawas are?
You rolled really high on a check that I did blindly. It's fine. Don't worry about
History.
it. History or intelligence or sci-fi?
No, history.
I did a secret sci-fi check on you guys, yes. And all of you are nerds enough to know what Jawas are.
That's just Arcana.
No, it's secret Arcana, but yes. So what do you guys want to do?
Seems like we're just gonna stay here.
forever.
Yeah.
Guys, we did it. Let sequence burn. We'll actually flood
All
and
right.
blow down, and then
So
bye.
you guys saw one
We'll
set
just
of
wait for
footprints.
everybody to die.
Where was it? Was it just this way?
Yes. That is the pathway that you guys have seen now.
Well,
Or I should say that Sylvanas, and Obscurity saw.
I pointed it out as I passed by. Said, "Hey, Nim, check
Hey, look
that
at
out."
this! As you ran
Well,
over.
I mean, we might as well not waste the water breathing.
Yeah, we might as well not. I mean, it's 24 hours, right?
Oh, maybe.
Could actually, you know what? Why doesn't Moruk roll? Moruk and Mirajor, like whoever has. Oh my God, we've been playing 5e so long, and I can't remember. What is it when you have your extra bonus to a skill? It's
Proficiency?
proficiency. Anybody who is proficient in Arcana, roll me an Arcana check.
Ooh. No.
No.
By the way,
So Venice failed a check? Whoa, crow. I'm so
Unbelievable.
Tom, earlier when we were all in the room over here, I would have done an inspiring leader type of thing in order to give
Inspire
everyone.
yourself. Okay.
Everyone gets 13 temporary hit points.
That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So
So I would have
Nim,
spent 10 minutes doing that while everyone was checking.
Nim,
What do you have, that speech?
Nim, you do.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
feet.
Do you want to say it?
I'm it underwater though. So.
No, you're only waist deep right now. You're
Oh.
not underwater. Jesus
No,
Christ.
he dunked his head under.
He
Yeah.
just,
For the
He
speech.
just laid in the water.
That's the
It's
only
because
reason
sound
we were
can travel
inspired.
further.
Wanted to make sure everything with sound, like hearing underwater, heard him. Got it. All right.
Right.
Giving
All
you
the
extra
fish
HP,
also have temp.
but I'm setting you up too. Yeah. All right. So Nim, you do not pass. Venice, you do not pass. However, Moruk does, and what Moruk feels is that with what you've discovered about the skeletons, the pathway that you've noticed, and now with this Arcana check, is these skeletons may be under a command spell of some kind to only act if something happens. And with the 19, I gave this an 18 for this. He feels pretty confident that if only one person walks through the corridor at a time, it may not set them off.
All right.
What if we go this way? I say, as I'm over here in the corner. Like, what if we don't go down the center at all?
I
We
mean,
go around.
So you can do that,
I'd
but just
say
realize
based
that,
on what Moruk just said, that's fine, but go one at a time anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, go that way, but take turns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Moruk says that conceivably, if the trigger for this is that more than one creature is observed at the same time, he cannot know if it is both here and here. So like if one guy's walking down here and then somebody else shows up here at the same time, would that not like trigger it, kind of thing?
Okay. Yeah, we don't know.
He does not know that, but what he does know is it seems like the magics that are in work here are that these creatures are animated, they are ready to attack, but something has to trigger it. And then with what was observed with like the pathway down the center, it seems like if only one creature goes, it does not trigger them.
Okay.
And so one person's gonna go, and then we're gonna be
I'm gonna
rolling initiative,
torrent-
and it's just like actually.
There we go.
I mean, listen, this is
It was
quite literally
only when Lee goes. My bad.
it is quite literally a test of everybody of the efficacy of everybody's abilities right now. But what Kane can attest to is he's already stepped into the corridor and stepped off to check a skeleton. and they have not attacked
Step
him.
off.
Step off! To teach those ducklings how to chop.
Okay. So I guess Kane's our guy. You have to check out the whole hallway, Kane. Go down. See where he goes. We'll follow eventually.
From afar, huh? You got my
Mm-hmm.
back, way back.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Way back.
Kane, you could make it almost to the end of this hallway with a double move
Okay.
if you want to try it.
Yep.
All right. Are you in and you want to move your own token, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I just got it open and I'm trying to get the map to the right side so I can see everything.
All right. I'll do this just so it kind of centers and brings you over, so you know where
Oh
you're
no,
looking.
I'm there. I'm just trying to. I'm playing with the size and
Okay. All right.
trying to get it set up. And my computer is slow because it's ancient and sucks.
I feel that pain. Every time I log into everything, I feel that pain. Um, all right. So if you start to move your way down corridor, um, you make it about 2/3 of the way down, and you notice that on the left side, so on this, it would be your right side as you're looking. Um, one of the skeletons appears to be holding what looks like a very nice bow. Do you keep moving or do you go check that out?
I keep moving.
Okay. You keep moving. You get to almost the end of the corridor, and Moruk had said he does not know how long the magics extend, but it may be necessary to be out of the sight of the skeletons to make this ineffectual, like to make this sort of trap ineffectual. So potentially having to get to like wrong fucking thing, Tom.
Outside of the corridor.
To
Yeah.
get to like here. So like there's a wall kind of between you and their prying eyes, as it were. So is everyone going to let him go again before trying to
Mm-hmm.
do anything?
Of
Okay.
course, I'm the guinea pig.
All right. And so Kane, I'm just gonna tell you, you're able to get down the corridor and get around, and nothing has happened. It seems like you guys have figured out how to get by what effectively is a trap that has been set up to attack any intruders that come in. And so with that, if everybody wants to move themselves down there, I'll sort of like open up the next room and let you guys know what happens because you figured this out. Like unless anybody's going to be foolhardy enough to like try to rush down here in a group, you're totally fine to get down here and get this done.
Good
Of course,
question.
somebody may want to go after the bow.
Yeah, that. Um, this can I get through these bars or these bars?
Hold on, I gotta move the map back. Sorry. All right, show me again. Yes,
These bars.
yes,
I can squeeze through those.
if you'd like to.
Okay.
So if you want to be, your own person and go boop 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 and go through that and go down, as
Yeah.
long as you are not within sight of the skeletons that are right here
Mm-hmm.
or like along this wall over here that can
I'm
see
not.
up
I'm
and down.
still not going to do it at the same time that anybody's in that corridor. I was just curious if I could do
Okay,
it.
yeah, no, you can. It effectively it comes down,
Yeah. Exactly.
goes down,
Yeah.
and then comes down to the same spot.
And
So
exactly which skeleton was it that had the bow? That one? Oh. Oh, it was on his left. Okay. 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 I'll go last, guys. I'm last in the lineup, so feel free. What's happening? Okay. Morok's gonna go next. And then Mirajor. And Torrent's gonna go this way. Kind of wanted everybody to be safe before I attempted to acquire the bow.
Bard next.
Mhm. Mhm. Yoink. Next.
All right. I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna look at the bow, or are you gonna just go through it?
I had just stepped away. So what was it?
One of the skeletons has a pretty fancy looking bow on it.
Oh,
This guy, right?
I did not realize that.
All right.
Yeah.
Then,
So if either one of you wants to look at that, then I won't.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to, then I will.
I'll check it out.
Perfect. All right.
Maybe this time.
All right, cool.
As you
So
step in,
I grab a bow.
looks
It's a
like-
+8 bow of multi-shot. It's very Diablo-esque, but that's okay.
It is wood. It appears to be a bow that has these cantilevers on it, so that like as you draw the bow back, the secondary limbs, so it's like the limbs that come off the riser that you hold on to, or the grip that you hold on to, they actually fold back on. It looks like sinew of some kind, and you feel like this bow could effectively do more damage if you were to use it. And the skeleton is laying there, its hollow eyes looking up to you, and it's holding onto it.
I give it a thumbs up,
Mark it.
and then go to take the bow.
Give me an opposed strength check.
Oh, that's what I'm good at. Like athletics. Yeah.
No, straight up strength. Straight up strength.
No, okay. First of all, that's always wrong. That's always the wrong one. You're choosing the wrong one. Also, it's the same. Jesus Christ. Just the fact that you always choose the wrong one.
And I will
That's what the
continue to,
abilities are there for.
because
That's what
it
the
is a
skills
strength
exist for.
check. You're not athletically.
But that's
doing
not
this. You're
what
just trying to grab it out
5e
of its
even
hand.
has. A strength check is opposed to athletics.
That said, the skeleton goes like, "Arr!" and like it doesn't attack you, but it like pulls the bow back to its chest.
If you come over here, I can try and enhance ability and try my own luck.
It is a pretty sweet bow.
I'll kind of see, like we're not so far that I couldn't just yell to these guys, where it's just like, yeah, 50 foots.
This skeleton in the DM's being a bitch.
This
All right.
this bow looks pretty good. From what I'm seeing, the skeleton won't give it up. You think you'll have a better shot at it?
He's not gonna give it to
I
me.
might.
So wait, so Venice, where you
Yep.
are right now?
Yep.
I'm just gonna move you over here. Like wait, I'm on the wrong.
Over one.
Yeah,
He's
I just-
like, I'm just gonna move
Get
you
over.
over here. Oh crap, you're all there.
No.
Initiative.
No. I'm just moving you. I'm just moving you
Like, that's
here
what
so
you
that
did.
you're out of the line of sight of the last guy. That's all.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, where I didn't realize it until I looked, and I'm like, you probably don't want to be there. You like the rules were don't be seen. If you
Oh.
want to be there, that's fine. But
All right.
Okay.
If Nim comes down, I'd switch with her and I'd cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Sylvanus, known for his strength. Okay.
Yeah, kinda.
Known for his rolls.
I kinda just want to keep trying to take this thing.
Yeah.
Because here's the big problem about it. It's the fact that, because I don't want the bow. I've only got one attack. It's not even like it's beneficial. But if these things wake up for any reason, because like this bow shit, now we need to have a different skill, carrier character. When Sylvanus immediately gets swarmed and dies. I'll give one more.
Okay.
Try and
opposed.
take this thing.
Wait. Opposed. Strength / athletics.
Hey!
Yeah.
All right. That's a pretty good roll. Unfortunately, I rolled an 11. So nope. It goes.
Oh jeez.
Back to it.
All right, I'm done with that.
Nim's like, fuck this. I'm out.
I was thinking Obscurity was going to try and grab it on the way down.
I will, but I mean, Sylvanus is interested. So do you think you can advance skill?
Sylvanus, burn the spell slot.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what I'm
try
thinking.
I could try it too. You want me to do it? Nope.
Well, let me.
Totally up to you guys.
Just see what happens.
Okay.
Did you cast the spell?
I did. I put it on
Did
my.
you mark off the spell slot?
I did mark off.
All right.
So this would be Bull's strength. I have advantage on strength checks.
Okay. Roll.
Gonna roll an 18 on the die on the first roll, and it's not even gonna make.
Yeah, he's gonna get like a 36.
Yeah.
That's how Sylvanus rolls.
Exactly.
when it
It's
comes
just
to
not
checks.
gonna
Probably should
matter.
have just done it before he cast the spell.
You should've done that.
That's why I'm saying, like, I figured you were gonna come down and make an attempt at it. You're both at the same strength, which was
I'm
like,
just
oh,
saying
really?
Sylvanus could have attempted the roll before casting the spell.
Yeah, using
He
his
got an
innate
18.
luck. Yeah, just
Right.
using his innate
Yeah,
luck. Holy
exactly.
shit!
Exactly. See?
So, and do you know what
Hey,
makes this even more
What's
ridiculous?
what's that 21 minus your 3? What'd you roll on the die?
So-
an 18 and a 17.
All right,
Exactly.
so
Almost-
again,
almost like
Sylvanus,
someone fucking
make a
called
skill
it.
check. I fucking
Told you.
dominate everything on the battlefield. Sylvanus, don't worry. The evil devil is gonna kill you in the first round. You'll get back up. She'll kill you again. You'll get back up. Sylvanus, you'll never die. Anyways, so what makes this particularly fun is I rolled really well against Nim. I rolled a fucking 1 against Sylvanus. So you just reach down after casting this spell and pull it, and you're
Pick it
like,
up.
"Give me the bow," and it goes, "Bah!" and its
Oh.
finger bones like break apart as you like rip it out of its hand.
Woo! Thank you.
Sylvanus,
And I would love
Told-
to know
told
the
you.
internal dialogue of Sylvanus and what he actually thinks of Nim's abilities. Like after doing that, just like wow. It's like when you have
Yeah.
to open up your girlfriend's pickle jar or something, and you're like, that was incredibly easy. I don't know what was
A very
happening.
special day for a very special little spell.
Right.
Anyone who thinks that Nim's strength is out of their mind.
Nim's strength is elsewhere.
Nim's
Right.
strength
Not in
is
strength.
Is
Nim's strength
mostly
is her armor
everywhere
and
else.
her spiritual prowess.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Exactly.
you guys know that she couldn't keep up with you guys for the most part because she wasn't strong enough to hold her armor that she was wearing. That's
and
why my speed was at 20, which was tied with my armor class.
Wow.
One was impressive, one was not.
So two things to go over. First is I want to tell Sylvanas about the bow that he just picked up, and then
Ooh.
two, the remember that as obscurity or Jen had pointed out before, that in water, which is what you're all moving, you're actually moving at half speed. That said, there's no sense, since you're moving one at a time, to make you all have to go through that. So one at a time, we're going through this. But as you move into the next room, remember that as you consider moving. So Venice, the bow that you have found is not a magic bow, so it doesn't have a plus to it. How Gesundheit. However, what it does have is sort of an enhanced ability because of this sort of like this secondary limb tendon structure. It seems very undead as far as a vibe goes. This bow actually does double damage. It is a short bow,
Ooh.
and rather than doing a d8, it does 2d8, which means on a crit it will do 4d8.
Wow. That's fun. Good
It
thing
is. It is fun. It's a pretty dope weapon that you just found.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. All right. I
All
will
right.
hold on to that and just walk down and say, okay, I got the bow, and walk down.
And that bow's gonna go with someone who has 2 attacks per turn.
That's true.
So Venice is like, this bow sucks. Don't worry about it, everybody. Keeping it.
Hey, if you want to find out Nim's strengths.
All right, so Venice, you can put yourself back down there, and then obscurity, unless you're going to do anything else on your way down, you guys can all be down in that space by the door that Kane's standing at.
Did we get the necklaces? I had stepped away.
Necklaces. She can break.
If you want to grab the necklaces, you can. Obviously, the creatures aren't responding. Obscurity, do you want to grab those on your way down?
Yeah, I'll take those.
So the 2 necklaces are 2 gold necklaces, which are both worth 10 gold pieces apiece.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay, I put them on, and then I go.
Dang low.
So, all right, we have some interesting like attire choices at this point for some people, where it's like, I don't know that that's the thing that person is necessarily going for. And I say this based on myself, like, putting all this scary crap all over me from the, what's it called that we've killed? The Regessian, like, commanders.
The Inquisitors.
There it is. And it's just like,
Trophies.
I mean, I wasn't looking for scary, but like even my little ghosts are adorable.
Adorable ghosts while I'm covered in horrible shit.
And like, I assume that I'm gonna be getting all the bloody tears back, so I can be dripping in blood again, exclusively, as opposed to everyone else who is now also dripping blood. It's just like, yeah, I'll hold him. Just waves of blood just pouring off of me. I forget what mask I have. And now, I don't know if you're going for a Mr. T look,
Right,
or
exactly.
going for the bling. That's not exactly where I was putting obscurity. But, I'm not opposed to you having those. That's fine.
I mean, I am not. I just put them on.
Yeah, just to hold them.
Like, literally, just to walk down the hallway. Because I wanted my hands to be free, until I get to some place where I can actually, like, bag them up. But, no, I'm not going for Mr. T. It's just necklace, and keep it moving.
Just curious if they were going to stay.
No, they're not, because they're going to make too much noise.
Nice. Here, Sylvanas, put these on.
All right, sorry, everybody. I had to step away for a quick moment. So everybody's had a quick converse about what everybody's wearing for Converses, as it were. But that said, Kane, you've come up to this door, and the door is like battered and ready to fall down. And as you start to peer through, what you can see is it looks like there is like a hallway that this door opens into, and it leads to what might be like a pathway or maybe a bridge of some sort, because it looks like it drops off on other sides. This seems to drop off, but you can see that it sort of goes this way. And then at the far end, it looks like the start of like a large, like spiral staircase or something. But there's a bunch of debris right here. So what do you want to do? The door again is not open yet, but it stands in front of you.
Listen,
I'm good with going through.
Are you on? Are you here and with us now, so that you can do that on your own, or do you want me to do it, or what do you need? All right. As you move there, which for some reason you just ran through a wall. I gotta back.
Oh yeah.
Hold on. So you basically had to step through here to get to here, and then you could move here. But as you start to step, as you go to step over there, two creatures emerge out of the water and start to rush you, and more do as well. The two coming out of the water are going to get a surprise attack on you, but then we're going to roll initiative. So let's go to the GM layer. Let's start to make things shown. Layer. Token. Layer. You guys made a lot of noise as you were coming through that corridor, yelling stuff back and forth to everybody. And as such, these critters knew that you were coming. All right.
So what is happening with this?
yeah, is that a hallway?
Right?
Corridor?
Is this
Are
a
those
bridge?
walls,
Is this
or...
downstairs?
Hold on. I'll let me grab back to the ruler. Okay. Hallway comes in here, and there is a bridge that goes over here. It also goes this way. This set of stairs goes down this way. Over here, there's a series of doors. Over here, there's a spiral staircase and some rubble right here. But this would basically be what this bridge looks down into. And by the color of the water, that is clearly underwater space. You guys are now about chest deep where you are. These creatures swim up to Kane and make 2 attacks. I think, hold on, I gotta make sure I've got their information. This is the wrong page. And they look like... Careful. They look like... Let's put that... No, that's not gonna
looking
work.
like a man.
Look like a man to me. They look like this.
Oops.
And straight up creatures from the Black Lagoon kind of thing. But they are actually, I've always said Sahuagin, but Kevin, I think you said Sahuagin. Like, I remember when we fought these.
Sahuagin.
Sahuagin, yeah. So I say Sahuagin, he says Sahuagin. Whatever it is, they're going to try to kill Kane, right? And so they come up.
Wolfman's got nards.
Kane, do you have all of your hit points?
No.
Or are you injured?
I'm injured.
All right. So what's fun about this is they have something called Blood Frenzy, and the The Sahuagin have advantage on melee attacks against any creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
Damn.
So the first one's going to come up
Jesus.
and attack, and then the second one's going to come up and attack too. And they have 2 attacks. First one. That's an 8 and oh shit, what is that? This fucking dice. Ooh, that's a 19.
One.
So that's probably gonna hit. Nope, that's not a 1. So that's a hit.
One.
The second one misses. However, it does.
Wait.
No, 19 on the die plus 5, 24.
Yeah, that misses.
Shut your mouth.
Okay.
Wait, does it really? Is your AC
No.
that high right now? Okay, then shut your mouth. Come on, bro. All
I
right.
said okay.
All right, so it does.
Mm-mm.
One of them does 7 points of piercing damage to you as its claws like come out of the dark water and just like break into your chest.
Don't
The
forget
other
your
one-
temporary HP.
That's right. You have 13 temporary HP. Everybody does. The second one. Nope, the first strike is highest roll is 16. That's a miss, and then the other one is. Gotta stop using this fucking purple die. No, that's an 11. So the second one comes up and misses twice. But everybody roll for initiative now, please.
Whee! Hey!
Okay, so right now the highest I have is a 17. Yeah, 17. 17 to beat. Otherwise, you guys get to go first, or after the surprise round.
20 for me, but yeah.
Then you beat what I've got. So the rest of everybody gets to go, including Kane. You guys have first initiative. I'm going to turn on some battle music. Stop that.
Let's see if I can get another.
When we kill these
15.
guys, I'm gonna wear their hands like gloves, so I have a swim speed.
I don't know. I don't know that it works that way, but that sounds pretty interesting. I mean,
I'm doing it.
Wait. Maybe you could bring them
Animal
back
handling.
And talk to maybe you could bring them back and talk to the mages at the Lyceum about making something. Same.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right.
It's a little bit of that yes and shit. So
Yeah.
all right.
Are we able to move past Kane?
So you remember difficult difficult terrain. So
Yep.
you can
But
move
can we
through
move past him?
you can move through a friendly person
Okay.
square. So you could move here and then
Yep.
you could move here, but
Yep.
you could not move through those.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to move to get out of everybody's way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Boom. And I'll attack. I should get here. I'll be able to get here with my full movement. And
You may not want to move there, because if you step
Okay.
out of this square, you're gonna.
yeah.
put two
Oh,
attacks
gotcha.
opportunity.
I forgot about that. All right.
Again, I'm trying to be nice. I'm not trying to kill you. So
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I mean, I am trying to kill you, but I'm
Mhm.
trying to be nice about it.
Actually, I will. I'll take their. If they want to give me an attack of op, I'll take it.
Are you at max hit points?
I am not. No.
All right, so let's see what happens. Does a 23 hit you?
Probably. Hold
All
on.
right.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So one of them does 8 points of slashing damage to you,
Okay.
and then the second one, I'm gonna guess a 17 doesn't hit you.
No, it does not.
Then the second one misses.
Okay.
However, where you stop, you find yourself right next to a swimming one that's right
Yeah.
here.
Mm-hmm. I would like to hit that thing.
I mean, you can certainly try. Remember that you're, unless you're attacking with very specific weapons, you're rolling with disadvantage.
Are my fists specific weapons? What do you mean by specific weapons?
So back in Discord,
Yeah. What was
I'm just
that?
going to scroll up.
Underwater
Fists.
tridents, nets.
Yeah, fists.
Crossbow? Disadvantage. Okay.
So
Ranged weapons. No. Not cancel.
The only weapons you can that's ranged weapons. You can use a dagger, a javelin, a short spear, a spear, or a trident. Those are the only ones that attack without that.
Without disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay, so my dagger is it. I'll use my daggers.
As a free action, you pull out your dagger.
Beautiful. Dagger.
Dagger. Go back to this. I'm gonna say this right now. I think you guys are gonna fuck these guys up real fast. These should be way easier than the Chol, but yeah, that's a hit. Wait, did you roll that with disadvantage?
I didn't. I thought that I didn't get disadvantage for using
because
the dagger.
because you have the dagger. That's right. All right.
Yeah,
So
okay.
So that is a hit. That does 11 damage. And I'm gonna put a mark on this guy already. Boom. 22 is definitely a hit. Oh shit! You're really maxing this shit out. All right, 10 damage. I'll put another mark on this guy.
Stunning strike.
Which is a what save?
Con.
Con save. All right, they have a +1. I rolled an 18, so that's a 19. So the stunning
Saved.
strike does not work.
All right. I'll waste that. Flurry of blows.
It's almost like this dungeon is set up to chip away at you guys.
Wait, did you not have
Chip.
inspiration still, Chad? I feel like you had like tons of inspiration.
I used it all multiple games ago.
Wait. Before we say that, is the use of key a bonus action?
No.
It's
No,
it's a free action.
there's certain
It's a-
things
yeah.
that just require keys. Some of them are
Yeah.
bonus actions.
Okay. Oh no. I was just
Right,
saying
right.
that just in case that was, and then don't waste it because you used a bonus action to pull the knife. That's why I was saying.
Oh, you said that was a free action, but no.
Well, I said bonus,
it's not.
but sure. I mean, you hear
You
what
definitely
didn't.
did not
Yeah.
say bonus. I'll
bonus.
send you the clip.
Bonus. When I'm right, I'll be right. But anyways,
You're
right, so
never right.
Obscurity.
How many
run up there.
times?
I'm right every time.
How
Don't
many
get me wrong.
times?
Every time.
I know, that's what I'm
Except when you're
saying.
not.
Every time I'm right. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, which is never.
High school
That's what I'm saying.
buddy. Often wrong, but never in doubt. Often wrong, but
No.
never in doubt.
You have confidence about it. You're just wrong.
Yeah, my charisma
That's all
is
I'm
great.
saying.
My actual wisdom not. But
Well, I
anyway,
never
so
said.
so obscurity. You run up, you slash into this guy and do a bunch of damage. It's like it's like sort of bluish blood is leaking into the water, which is good because water's blue, so it doesn't obscure your vision. But are you doing anything else on your turn, or is that
Yeah, I did flurry of blows,
Oh
and
shit!
I'm
Okay.
attacking it again.
Okay,
And
20
I'm
is a
assuming-
hit.
Yep, so
Yeah,
8
for
points
sure.
of damage.
Okay, it's definitely in the red,
Ugh. Is an 11 a hit?
but an 11 is not a hit.
All right, then that's my turn.
All right, so let me make sure you got this mark on him. Boom, he is he's critical in a lot of ways, but not dead yet. Okay, what's the rest of the party doing? Kane, you're surrounded by 2 of these. Everybody else, what's happening?
I guess the first thing is, does anyone need inspiration right now? Because I can give a free bonus.
I mean, I'm gonna say not Jen, but okay. Actually, didn't Nim use some inspiration last time?
I was
Of
thinking,
all
yeah,
the
give
like
it to
40
Nim.
that is stacked up for her.
Obscurity has like 40 inspiration from all the questions.
Obscurity has literally no more inspiration, guys.
Oh,
She has
snap!
used her inspiration.
Oh,
She
snap!
used it on the ship. She
All right.
she like rolled with advantage. I don't know how many times. It
All
took
right, hold on.
everything out of her.
Obscurity now has 1 bardic inspiration die.
Okay, you
It's-
sure you
that's
don't want to
the
use it on somebody else? Because I
That's
did
the
just
shitty inspiration, but sure.
Oh,
I'll
well,
take it. Bardic.
Wait. do you want to use that on that last roll that you did? Because
Sure.
all your actions are happening at the same time. So.
Yeah. Cool.
So that grants a D what to her?
D8.
Roll. Yeah,
Oh,
roll a
that's right.
D8.
Not advantage. So, okay. D8. Hold on. So it would be a D8 in addition to that 11.
Yep.
Give me in a second. 11 plus that. What do we got? 11 plus 4. Does 15 hit?
Yeah, you only needed a 12. So
Woo!
yeah.
Nice. Okay. So
That's why I was like, do you want to do this?
Boom. Make it good. Oh, yeah, fucker.
All right, and so with that, I'd like you to explain how you rush into this chest or almost neck deep water room, see this creature that's swimming there that looks like some sort of part human, part shark, and you just obliterate it with your fist. What does that look like? How do you do it?
Well, nobody actually sees anything. It just looks like I'm giving this creature a hug above water.
Kane sees this.
Yeah.
Kane sees
No,
this.
I know, but Kane sees me that looking like I'm giving this creature a hug. And he doesn't actually see my body moving or anything. I am just holding it. And underwater, it's just shank to the kidney, shank to the liver, shank to the kidney, shank to the liver. That's what's happening. Like you just see, like he sees like mild ripples above water, waving, and then this thing is just going.
And this sort of like blue spray that melds with the water, and then the body
the water just gets more blue. Right.
Yeah, and then this like body just starts to float up out of the hug that you've been giving it. Okay,
Exactly.
nice. All right, what are the rest of you doing?
And just tell the guy, I say, "Come on, guys, the water's clear."
Is it?
Could I move up and try to shoot a spell at one of these things in the water?
I would say yes, as long as you're talking about this one. This one is still too low. You can't see it yet. This one would have partial cover, and this one is a no.
No, the one right in front, like right here.
For sure. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of if it's against AC because Kane's right next to it, it'll get a little bit of like an AC boost, but not much.
I don't know why it keeps rolling double, but we'll go with the 14. Actually, no, I rolled it. I had to get 2 hits, so it's 14 and 17. Do they both hit?
They both hit. Yes.
Cool. No. 2 and 1. Not the
so
4.
Total of 3.
Total of 3. Womp womp.
Okay. This one takes it. This one seems like it's a bit beefier. In fact, the one next to Kane as well seems a bit beefier than the one that Obscurity just like eviscerated. And it just seems to be mad that you did what you did.
Fair enough. Alright, that's it. And then I'd back away again so someone else could get on in there as they need to. So, there you go.
Yeah, I want to
All
go
right.
last.
Moruk will do kind of the same thing. And attack
Oh,
with...
All I ask is that nobody end up within 10 feet of me.
This sounds ominous. Are you gonna
Yeah.
self-load?
Huh?
Do I need to move? No. Back to
No, you're
I
not
am
within
in-
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
You're good. Yeah.
Being that we're swimming, are we able to like swim over this thing, or no?
So
Do
technically,
we have to stay on the walkway?
Technically, you're not swimming yet.
Okay.
Because where you're at, it is
Uh-huh.
up to like your chest and or neck. So you're just sort of like, instead of, I guess you could still call this wading. We'll call it deep wading. But
Okay.
that's where you're at right now.
let's go with...
So we can't swim across?
No, you could
Or
swim.
we can.
I'm
Okay.
sorry, but what I'm saying is, as you've entered the room, unless you've declared that you're swimming, you're still
Okay.
standing. But it doesn't mean
Okay.
that you couldn't swim in that space. That's
Gotcha.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Moruk will move up and then back, and when he moves up, he'll cast Mind Sliver.
Okay. On the same one that Savannis attacked?
Yes.
Okay. It is intelligence. Their intelligence is +1. They don't have anything against it. That's a 5 on the die. That's a fail. So that is 8 points of damage.
Yes. And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn.
All right. Keep me honest on that, but I will remember that. Or try to remember that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Nim go up and test it right away. So.
Oh yeah. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, it's way easier
As that
way.
creature screams out, I'm gonna say like, "Oh, buddy, I know that pain."
What's in my? It's like
Doesn't Mind Sliver do damage?
no.
Yeah,
I did it.
did
I took
8
it.
damage.
Oh, okay.
All right, and so now you're stepping up to do a dex save.
Yes.
All right, and they don't
Sacred
have a plus to this.
Flambe.
So I roll a 13 on the die, which does not pass, but I will roll the d4 as well, just so you get your full money's worth. And that's a 3, making that a total of 10, which is a total failure. And so another 11 points of damage.
Yes.
Sacred Flame, however, is, as stated before, unless it's radiant damage. Is it radiant damage or is it fire?
Of course it's radiant damage. Everything I do is radiant.
What? You know what? You're right. I had forgotten, but also I had to make sure. So, because if it was fire, they have resistance, as does everybody else. And it does say flame in the name, so that's why I asked.
Right.
All right. So with that, I had been loath to do this, but now you have definitely made this particular one to the bloodied level.
Good.
Good. All right. So Savannis is gone. Moruk is gone. Nim has gone. Is Mirajor going to do something?
Yeah. So without being able to go up there, this one's going to be a firebolt.
All right. So this one will affect. Like, what do you mean go up there? I'm sorry. Oh, you mean like cast a spell and run up and do a thing? So
yeah, but without
step up and see and then go back. Okay.
Doesn't want to go up and stay up there because
got it.
Apparently Kane's exploding.
21 is for sure a hit, so that is 14.
That's not far off the mark.
But it's halved because of resistance. So
yes,
that's 7 points of damage. Okay. And then Torrent will. I kind of want to save her spell slots, so just in case, I'm gonna have her shoot her crossbow at that because there's no there's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no penalty to it. That is a 16, which is a hit, and that's gonna do. Dice. Nice. All right, that does 7 points of damage against this guy. It is bloodied. It's looking really hurt, but it's not dead yet. Good job, Torrent. All right, Kane, I think that goes to you, Kane, then.
The 12 hit?
To the guy to your south or to your east?
Both of them.
12 hits both of them. That is the exact number.
Alright, so let's see. As I cast the Arms of Hadar. Let's Tendrils of dark energy erupt from me and batter all creatures within 10 feet.
I thought you were a paladin. What is happening?
So they have to make a strength saving throw.
Okay, and Moruk's thing, because of what Nim did, has already been expired, right?
Moruk's thing. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So they both get a saving throw. And what is the DC for the saving throw? 14? It is strength.
Yes.
Strength?
Yes.
Okay.
14.
Okay. The one to your right, right here, passes. The one that's down here does not. I rolled a 12 and a 4 on the die, and they have a plus. What do they have for this? They have a +3 to this. So the one on the right passes, the one on the south does not.
All right, so the one that passes takes half damage.
Okay. What's the total damage? 12?
Yeah.
All right. So the one to your south is dead. The one to your right takes 6. Okay. And this one looks pretty beefy too. But just describe what this looks like as it takes care of the one that had come up before that you just killed.
I thought I did.
I mean,
so like I said, the tendrils of dark energy erupt and just kind of batter the shit out of them.
do they go in the nose holes or the gills? Maybe the bum? What do they do?
They batter the shit out of them.
Okay, fair enough. They turn into Kentucky Fried Chicken. Understood. All right, good stuff. That is everybody in the good guys team, or at least the PC's party. Now it's my team's turn, and they want to do some shit. So
They all rolled nat 20s, and you all died.
that, you know what?
Good
There's
game.
hope. There's always hope. But the first thing is the one that's next to Kane is going to attack Kane. The one that's floating up here and the one that's down here, they're both going to come up and they're going to attack Obscurity, because Obscurity. Actually, you know what? The one that's over here is going to come down and attack Obscurity or right here to get her. Actually, why don't I do this?
Move the dead one.
I was just going to say, let's
Yeah.
get the dead one off the map so that nobody's confused. Boom. All right. That one swims down to attack Obscurity. The one that's down below could either go up and help out the one that's fighting Kane or help the one that's fighting Obscurity. I will roll a d4. Highs. So 3 and 4 is Obscurity. Lows. That's Kane. I rolled lows, so this one's going to come up, and they're both going to attack Kane. Let's deal with the ones attacking Kane first. Kane, you are not at max HP, so they are going to roll with advantage. They have 2 attacks against you right now. I'm just making sure I got this. Yes, all right. One is going to come in with a bite, and one is going to come in with a claw. So first one with advantage. Boom. Holy shit, natural 20. All right, so the bite is a d6, so it's going to be 2d6 plus 3. All right, so that's 7. That's 10 points of damage as the first one bites into you, and then it comes to go, and then it comes to come across with its claws. That's a 17 on the die. Does a 22 hit you?
Yeah.
All right, this is a d6 as well, but it's not a crit, so it's just this. It's fucking 1 on the die. All right, so 4 points of slashing damage, and then the other one comes in. Advantage. Holy shit, another natural 20.
Jesus.
Okay. For the bite, a d6. Oh, almost max damage. That's 11. That is 14 points of damage piercing damage as it bites into you. This
Wow,
new one.
dropping fast.
Are you still up?
Yeah, kind of.
All right, it's going to come in with a claw attack. It fucking rolls 2 9s, and so it does not get you. And then the one that's come up against you, Obscurity, that floated over as you just dabberized its friend, does a 20... Does a 22 hit you? Okay. All right, here we go. It's not a crit, though. All right, so you take 7 points of bite damage, and then it's going to try and claw you. Bite damage, piercing damage. No, neither of those going to hit. That's an 8 and a 10. Neither. Wait, what? Your AC? Your AC is above a 15. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So yeah, it comes in, does not hit you, and that is the end of their turn, and it is everybody else's turn. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do the same thing I just did.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of in the same position. Another one of all of the things, please.
I mean, listen, you guys
Like-
do what you need to do. I'm asking. That's all.
Oof.
Ouchie. Yikes, Serena.
I don't remember for nat 20s crit hits. Do I roll my
Double all the
twice,
die.
or-
Double dice. Any static damage.
So
like
if you're rolling
pluses.
3d6, it's 6d6.
Ooh.
If it's,
Okay.
you know.
All right. So hold on. I just want to make sure I've got this. So the first hit.
Fucker.
First one is a hit. Excuse me. So
Yeah.
that's 6 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the second hit is 14.
Yeah.
All right. And with 14, how do you kniferize this guy?
Same thing. It's just a warm embrace. A real warm embrace.
Well, I think the
Just-
water is I don't know why I said it that way. The water is
Been to Philadelphia
warm
lately?
after this.
Yeah.
It is. That's why it's a warm
Water.
embrace.
I also don't color with crayons. I
War.
color with crowns. But yes, sure. Which is
and
a real fucked up way that people from Philadelphia say crayon. But
I mean,
Wow.
when you go golfing and you're not hitting with the woods, are you hitting with your irons?
irons.
And being that I didn't move, I'm gonna move here. So Kane gets advantage.
Yeah, you can definitely do that with your move speed, and like swim is half anyway. So yeah, you can do that.
So if Kane attacks this one, he gets
He has
advantage.
Yep. Well, no, he has
No.
a flat hit. Because
Right, exactly. He doesn't have disadvantage.
Correct.
Right. So that's my turn.
All right, Eric, your turn. Same
Ooh.
thing. Do your Eldritch Blastings.
Okay. Does anyone? No one needs any part.
Everybody, I'm not moving that guy to fuck everybody up. I'm just trying to get the dead one out of the way. Because I can see both levels, and it's messing me up because I didn't know that. So.
So, do I have a straight line of sight for this one? Yeah. Okay. And away we go. 15 and a 19.
Those are both hits.
Nice.
10 and
Jesus.
10. 20.
Okay. So he takes 20 damage. 20. Boom. Gonna put a bunch of marks on him. Bam. Bam.
Yeek. Okay.
As you move away, though, he does get to attack you. Are you at full health or not?
Well, why does he get to attack me?
Because you move. He has attack of opportunity. He's got a 5-foot reach. You just moved out of the square. You just
This
ran
one?
into. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were attacking this guy.
Oh, I didn't think he could see me or I could see him because he was behind cover.
Okay, so hold on. So I'm going to give that guy 20 hit points back, and then I'm going to go back to this guy, and I'm going to make him minus 20 hit points because I thought you were attacking that guy. I'm sorry. And I'm going to put a bunch of marks on him because he is not as strong as the first dudes. And he's pretty fucked up from that. So, yep. All right. All right, Savannis, well played. That's why I was like, Savannis, what are you doing? Like, I don't understand what you're doing. So.
Yeah, no, I didn't think this one could see me or I could see him because he was behind a corner. So
No, so right here, there's vantage either way. So that's why. But however, you did run in there. Did you run up to there, or did you run out there? I mean, I'll let you rephrase.
I would have just like gone here and shot in and then went back.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That's why I was like, I
Yeah.
don't know why you're running into the mix, but okay.
And
I do want to take a swipe at you, but also I'll be nice.
well, that's nice.
Since when?
Don't worry. I'm gonna try to kill you later. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
That's right. I already got my next character figured out.
And yeah, that's all.
All right.
Chris joins every campaign with 3 backup characters.
Right.
I think he joins each campaign with 1 character, and then he's like, "I'll develop 12 just in case."
Yeah.
Oh wait, I need another 15. Okay, so all right, so that means Obscurity is gone. Savenus is gone.
I
Nim.
need to do that, but that's alright.
So Nim, Mirador, Mo, and Torrent could take like a
And
shot
Kane.
at the one that's blood. Yes, sorry. Kane had said that they wanted last. That's why I was saying.
Okay.
that.
Well, last round, so that I didn't.
Last
Nobody
time.
else.
Oh yeah. So, again, you guys can decide how you want to do this. If you want Torrent to try to take another shot at the one south of Kane, she
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah, be my guest.
I mean, that may just
Fire
wind
it
that
up.
up. Yeah, it's a 17 on the die. So holy shit, Torrent, what are you doing with your crossbow? You're doing D8 minus 1. All right. That's a 4. But that's 3. And this guy has 2 health left. So Torrent kills that guy. He is not there anymore. So there is now only 1 left, and so honestly, the only person who can see them is Kane. So if you want to just go to Kane to do what you're gonna do what you're gonna do.
Kill it.
Wait a minute. You don't want to go there, Nim. Unless
Why?
you have to.
Crush its skull.
Because
What?
if you're going to move outside of that space, then he gets an attackable.
No, I wasn't gonna move.
Okay.
I mean, technically, she could move through Kane if she has the space to move to here, and would still not provoke because she hadn't left a square of
Yep.
opportunity. So, but Nim and 11 is not going to hit.
Okay. How about a dex save?
All right, dex save it is, and these things have no plus to that. It's a 7 on the die. That's a failure.
Nice. So that's 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Setting this guy up for Kane to take him out.
Yeah, he's not critical yet, but he is hurting. I mean, they are hurting very much.
How many is he?
They are there.
They are all.
They are all there. That's how the Sahugan interact. How are they doing? Not bad. How are they?
They could be better.
They could be better. They could be worse. All right, Kane, you gonna take it to the streets? Oh man, a 13 is a hit. Holy shit! Inflict wounds is a spell that more people need to use. Like I use that.
Yeah.
I use that like crazy at the end of Tomb of Annihilation because I had not realized how impressive a spell that is. With
It causes
23
pain when it hits.
yeah, exactly. With 23 points of damage, how do you end this last Sahuagin, so Bahama Beats? How do you get rid of him?
Well, I guess we can just say that he. I don't know.
All right. Listen, like you clearly end this person, or this creature, and with that, we end And what I just want to say is, at any point, if you just want to say, like, I just kill him, that's totally fine too. I just like to give the option to players to be creative if they want to. Now, as several of you have entered into this room, and there are these like shark persons' bodies floating around, other people start to sort of usher in, and what you see is a room that seems like it was once like a meeting place for visitors or for like people coming in to like talk to the convicted or the incarcerated. But this room consists of 2 stories with a staircase leading downstairs to a lobby that is completely submerged. The bridge that several of you are on right now cuts across the room diagonally, and it serves little purpose at this point because the room is as flooded as it is. So like people can continue to walk, but you could also, if you want to, just swim around at this level. There is a spiral staircase in the southwestern corner that used to lead up to the ground level, but an earthquake or something else must have at some point destroyed that passage. There are 2 rotted doors to the east that that you can explore, but just to save time, I'm going to tell you right now, they led to prison guard living quarters, and that there is literally nothing in there to discover. So rather than make you be like roll perception checks and all this other stuff, there's nothing in there. There's nothing. There's literally nothing in there. Like sometimes I have fun making people roll checks to just like build suspense, but that was the corridor with the skeleton. Right now, there's not. Like there's just. If you open the doors inside, the rooms are empty except for old disintegrating furniture. But as you guys are there and kind of like looking around, and I'll say that Torrent and eventually Savenus come in, I'd like everybody to give me a perception check, please.
I perceive all.
God damn it, Savenus, you were like Jesus Christ. Like on Saturday, everything's coming up Hal. On Thursdays, everything comes up Savenus. Every fucking time. Jesus Christ. One of these days, I'm just gonna like cast blindness on you or something, and you're gonna be like, I can't see anything. So Savenus, everybody else, oh my god, everybody else does not notice.
Good thing I have dispel magic when you do. Anyway.
Oh my god. Anyways, all right. So I'm blind. I'm not. I'm blind. I'm not. So
you're blind.
No, you're blind, son of a bitch. What you guys notice is that in the level below, like where these stairs lead down there, off to this side over here. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but right here where the arrow is pointing, there's like a doorway. Can you guys see like where the sort of thing is? Yeah, that door is open, and coming out of that space is this red glow, like fire, like some sort of like heat or fire, which is kind of weird because it's clearly underwater. Everybody has breathed underwater still, and as such, can walk down those stairs and head that way if you so choose.
I so choose.
Okay.
I so choose.
All right.
So I'm just confirming. So all 4 of those doors were nothing, not just the 2 top ones.
All right. I'm gonna break this down for you. Pooper. Okay. Bedroom with a table and a bed. Bedroom with a table and a bed. Pooper.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, if you want to explore them, feel free. but I'll tell you there's
just wanted to
nothing in there.
confirm.
All
Okay.
right. So with that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab obscurity, bring you down here.
Oh, also before I do that, I definitely cut off the hands and feet and probably like maybe some back fins of the creatures we just killed and threw them in a bag. If that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not weird. It's fine. Yeah, I'm making my way to the door as well.
Okay. So obscurity, as you kind of go down beneath the waves, you see this like hole in the floor, roughly like 5 foot in diameter, and that there's like this red light radiating out of it through the room that you can see that's right here.
So the hole is on the inside of that doorway, on the inside of that room, in the
So
floor?
you need to go through this doorway and
Yeah,
then
and then the hole is
yes,
down.
but this doorway is basically like falling apart. Like you just pass right through it if you want.
Okay. Okay. I'm definitely trying to be quiet, which should be pretty easy, I feel like, being that I'm fully underwater. And trying to perceive before something perceives me, as to what this is, what this glowing is, where it's coming from, the person that we're tracking, are they here, the feet, you know?
All right. Well, so in order to see that, you got to go in.
Okay, I'll do that. Oh, and that yellow stairway, those stairs go up?
Yeah. So yeah, just so where these stairs go down, it is
Mm-hmm.
represented these stairs go.
And is that like debris, like those stairs are falling apart up there?
No, the stairs. So it was these stairs right here that had fallen apart because they led up to the upper level.
Okay.
Excuse me. So if you want to go into that room, you
Mm-hmm.
can go into that room. Everybody else, it's up to you. But you all have the ability to breathe underwater if you want to go there. Excuse me.
I don't see my piece anywhere, so I can't actually move anywhere, but I am going to that.
Huh. So that's weird.
Scroll down. And Tom, can you move Nim over there?
Yeah, I'll grab. I'm gonna grab Nim.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha.
No, I'm on the wrong thing. Sorry, Nim. I'm gonna grab you and put you right here. Okay,
Gotcha.
and then
Okay.
and then this is the doorway.
Gotcha.
And then this is the light source over here.
Understood now.
Alright, could you put Moruk on the stairs?
I'm gonna grab Moruk and put like on the upper stairs or the lower stairs.
No, the lower one, just so that we have like a frame of reference of where he is.
Boom.
Thank you. Keep him on the stairs for now.
All right. Obscurity. As you go in that room, the first thing that you notice is, besides this sort of fiery glow that's coming from the hole that's in the ground, is that the water gets noticeably warmer. So where before it was maybe chilly as you were sort of making your way through here, it feels almost like spa-like bath water in here. A large pulley has been set up inside this room and aligned next to the hole in a way that it could hoist or lower things down the shaft. If you take a look, you'd have to step like another 5 feet closer to look if you want to. I can tell you.
Okay. And these crates, are they actually there in this room? Or is that just...
these crates look like the desiccated remains of what may have been
Okay.
at one point. Like what those skeletons should be. Like they look that old.
Okay.
But yeah.
I look in the hole.
As you get closer to
Does
the
it get
shaft,
warmer?
it continues to get warmer actually. And you see that this shaft, this like almost cored hole in the floor. Well, you see a couple things. The first is the shaft descends, you're going to guess, about 100 feet and is nearly smooth except for this ladder-like carving that's in the side of it, like these hand and foot holes. Like if you can think of a ladder without the side rails, so the rungs are carved into the wall, basically every like 2 feet there's a spot for you to put your hands in or your foot in, kind of thing. The other thing that you see as you look in this hole is it looks like the water that you're swimming in right now does not exist down there. It seems that like after you pass through the plane of the floor, you're not underwater anymore.
In water? Oh. Oh, jeez. That's a problem.
I think as you're standing there right now, I'm gonna have you give me an investigation.
Oh, man. Okay, I will. But if you need me to investigate, I'm waving Nim over to actually investigate.
That's fine.
Because that's not.
Nim comes over and pushes you down the tunnel. You go first.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good way for me to investigate what will happen when someone goes
exactly.
down.
What will happen?
Because, right, I mean, I think what will happen is we are no longer underwater, and we're just going to be dripping fucking water down this hole, and it's going to announce our arrival.
I was thinking more that Nim comes over and goes, "I've never trusted you from the start," and just like pushes you. But yes, if Nim wants to come over and roll an investigation,
and Obscurity would not be surprised
as you plummet 100 feet to your death. But yeah, okay.
Yes, she would. Get out of here with that.
Like, I knew it.
I knew it all.
Yeah, right.
Plane of evil.
Every girlfriend I ever had.
All right, so Nim, you get up there. You see the same thing. It appears that, like almost like the drain at the bottom of a sink. This is where the water should be funneling out of, but for some reason, it just stops. But if you kind of test it and look, like you could take a hand or a toe and kind of dip it, and it seems to go outside of the water into the shaft. But as far as the shaft
does water
itself,
drip? When Nim does that, when Nim dips her hand into that hole, is there water dripping off of her hand, or is her hand dry?
So think about this in reverse, right? Like if you were dry and you put your hand in water and pull it back out, you'd be like, and nothing happened, you'd be like, oh, holy shit, my hand's dry. But what you guys are doing is the opposite. What you're doing is like taking a finger or a toe or whatever and being like, I'm dipping it into dry, and pulling it back into water. So you're like, nope, I'm still fucking wet.
You could still feel if drops of water are coming off of your hand.
Hold on. There is a powder, like I don't know if everyone's seen this like science experiment that you can put on top of water and then dip your hand into and pull it back out and your hand's still dry.
Yeah, cinnamon.
Whatever it is, fucking cinnamon. All right, whatever. Fuck you,
look,
cinnamon.
We're gonna play D&D, not homework.
But what I'm saying is,
so I think Jen's question
is different.
Is there cinnamon on my hand or not?
So what I'm saying is this: is that like if you do that in real life and pull your hand back out, it feels like it never got wet. What it feels like to you is your hand doesn't ever not get wet as it comes out because your hand is always wet the whole time through. But what it looks like is as your hand goes outside of it and comes back, that it got dry and came back, but you don't feel it.
Okay, like when your hand is wet. So I'm sorry, Jen. Hold on. So my hand is wet because I'm in the water, and when I
Yep.
stick it out, it's like I just stuck my hand in water and then took it out of water. It doesn't have
but-
like I'm completely bone dry when I stick it out of the water.
So I guess what I'm saying is if that's a difficult thing to describe, but like if you can imagine what it feels like to dry out, and you leave your hand in there long, it feels like it dries out. But when you pull it back, you're in the water. So that is what you feel. If that makes sense.
What I am trying to discern is
You
if
cannot get a coffee here. Next.
if we exit the water and go into the tunnel, will we still be dripping water
From what
off of our bodies, off of our clothing, off of our hair?
from what Nim just experienced and what you experienced, it seems like if you pass through there,
Mhm.
you are mildly dry. Like, and you may dry sooner. But it doesn't
Okay.
feel like you're immediately like, I'm on the west side, I'm on the east side and dry. It feels like you would go through, and because you've been soaking for a little bit at this point, you may not immediately dry. But it also feels like the heat that is coming out that you feel is enough that could potentially be a very quick drying factor. However, Nim, as you come up and you started to like, stick your hand through this hole, always a good move in D&D. Give me an investigation check.
16.
16. Well, with a 16, you notice that just below the area that you've been thrusting your hand and toe and other things back and forth, there is a pair of thin wires that crosses the shaft. Almost like something that could be used to sound an alarm. And with that, you feel pretty confident that the only way to make this not an alarm anymore is if somebody can make a thieves' tools check to break the wire.
Ooh, I've got those.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, from up above, you hear like, ooh, I'm so good at this.
All right, so Nim is going to then turn to Moruk to signal to him like the symbol for, for this we need Savenis, and she's like,
Yeah,
and Moruk immediately knows who she's miming.
We've been working on our hand signals this whole time.
Right.
So Venice is a fuck you. Moruk is a thumbs up. Yeah, no, I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, pretty accurate.
So here, so Venice, I'm gonna grab your token. Bring you
Like
down here.
it's more of a a dance around like a fucking idiot, bard stuff.
Well, so
make yourself look as foolish as possible.
I don't know if you know
that's the Venice.
But in sign language,
even though he crushes a lot of stuff,
the symbology for dance is to take two fingers, your sort of index and middle finger, put them on your palm, and then make them like move back and forth, and that's sign language for dance. And I think that's just a great symbol for Savannah. So,
well, if anything, I would say you've got him with the lute there. You could just imitate playing a lute.
So Savannah, you roll.
Yep.
You're rolling a thieves' tool check, effectively a dex check.
Right.
You roll a 15.
No, that was something else.
Oh,
that was an invitation.
Oh, all right. That was something else. What was that?
I just didn't want to be left out.
Guidance.
But I got a dexterity anyways.
Okay, so it would appear that you rolled a 15 anyways.
I threw a guidance out there.
Ooh,
with an advantage,
guidance.
it's 21.
Oh, shitballs. All right, so fun fact. In
Throw a
order
D4.
to figure out how to disable this alarm, you needed a 15. So you started with a 15 and went, no, I don't want that. Then you rolled a 15, and then Nim was like, I'm giving you more shit, and then you got a 21. So you pass. And so what you're able to do is you're able to like reach down and they're almost like a violin. Um, um,
Oh,
they're not called
a
wires.
bow?
What is it? Strings. They're almost like
Right.
violin strings that are drawn tightly across, and you notice that they are connected to this like hexagonal stone that's maybe like an inch width by like an inch width, and then like a half an inch thick, and it has this weird rune on it, and you identify this as a thunderstone that clearly, if somebody had attempted to climb down this passage without disabling these strings, it would have made the thunderstone drop and would have alerted whoever was down below. Because again, it's some 100 feet down.
Pikachu.
Fucking Pikachu.
Fucking right.
He's like, get
I know, it's
Raichu
gonna be in a
ready.
second.
Let's do this. And so as that happens, you're able to take that Thunderstone, and now you have a Thunderstone. Thunderstones can be used as thrown weapons, etc. Basically, they do sonic damage. You can look them up, but you have a Thunderstone as an object, and you're able to descend into what is going to be known as a Pyromancer's Tomb. So what I think I want to do is I'm going to grab everybody, and because of the way this shaft is set up, there's no difficulty climbing down, right? Like, yes, it's 100 feet, but you can easily lean back and like just put your back against the wall of the shaft, so that like if you get tired or whatever, so you don't have to worry about like climbing down, getting exhausted, etc. So what I'm going to do is grab everybody, and then we're going to go to a different map. You guys made it through there. I think what I can do is I can just do this. So everybody see the new map?
I see darkness.
It's really weird. You should be able to see more than that, because I have dynamic lighting on.
Yeah,
this
do
map.
do a shift
Oh,
click.
I see it.
Hold whatever
I see it.
to bring us.
All right, does that work?
Yes.
Okay. As you guys descend and get to the bottom of this tunnel, the air in this tomb is 110 degrees. It's hazy with hot and steam, and the faint rumbling of liquid stone churning and turning into magma. The ceiling from where you are is roughly 8 feet high, though the magma flow that you see, that is clearly this giant red line, is some 10 feet below the main level of the floor. All of you know that you should immediately feeling crazy levels of heat exhaustion or like exposure, and for some reason you are not.
We're used to this sort of stuff.
Effectively, once you descend the shaft, each of you have been affected by the spell Stand the Heat, and so while you're in this area, you're there. So the bottom shaft from the prison opens into a ceiling of a steam tunnel. You just climb down a steam tunnel. There's some sort of magical effect that, like, as each of you like descended down that ladder, you start to dry off because of the heat, because of the vapors, because of whatever. And for whatever reason, it seems like there's some weird magic effect that keeps the water above at bay, so it does not fall through the ceiling in more than like a drip or two. And then those drips kind of turn into steam, and that's the steam that you descend through to get to the bottom. There is, like I said, a magma flow right here. Goes through. It's a river of lava. The source of the lava is visible down the south tunnel, down here. And there is a massive warding circle etched into the stone walls with runes that glow with intense green light and heat. And it looks solid, but somehow you can see past it. And I think anybody who wants to look that way should give me an Arcana check.
So Venice,
Yeah.
roll an
Venice or
Arcana
anybody else?
check.
I mean, Moruk would probably be a good choice too. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What am I doing?
Rolling an Arcana check.
Okay, Arcana. Here we go.
Oof. Okay, Morak. Roll an
Oh, well.
Arcana check.
Well, Moruk sees that this portal that's down here
Can't win them all.
seems to literally be a window into the elemental plane of fire.
Oh. That's hot.
Nope. We can't see it.
Moruk also will let you know.
Well, there's like something's blocking it, so even if we get line of sight on it, I can't see like the actual portal over here. There's a line
really?
like right
That's
here
weird. Huh.
that's blocked off.
Let me let me do this. Reveal areas. Does this do anything? Did that help?
It gave the like gray, like we've seen it, but if you go to the light layer,
Oh, maybe. Okay.
there might be something right here.
Yeah. No. Oh, no. So the light layer, you can't see beyond it. So yes, that is the circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see this over here now.
Yeah.
But it's just in gray.
Okay. So effectively, that is a portal directly to the elemental plane of fire, which is seeping magma into this tunnel that flows underneath the bridge that is right here.
Yeah.
Right here. You guys also know that, and I will tell you this, that because you guys are all under the stand the heat effect while you're in here, magma does not do as much damage as it would normally, but it is still deadly. So normally if you're in magma for a moment, you take a crazy amount of damage and then you die. Because you have stand the heat, if you touch lava, you take 2d6 fire damage, but you take it when you touch it and when you're in it. A creature who enters lava for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there takes 20d6 fire damage based upon even with this rule. So fire bad, fire lava bad, just saying. However, you've made it to the bottom of this tunnel, and it does not seem that you have alerted anyone to your presence. So you are, in the words of Big Daddy, very sneaky sneak. I also wait. I also think that it's 11:28, and so do we want to pause or do we want to push on from here?
I would pause, so
Okay. All right.
Sleep.
So good deal. All right, so let's do that. Let's do a pause. Everybody think about this.
Really quick though, I just wanted to clear it with Nim and Morak that this bridge looks safe for us to cross, because that's where I'm going to want to go.
You see that the bridge looks safe. You don't even have, I won't make checks about it.
Okay.
The bridge seems like a structure that was created. This whole place.
As if I'm not going to trigger a trap, because that's
correct. But
okay.
This whole place seems like it was crafted right? Like the elemental plane of fire should not be running underneath the eastern coast of Sequin in a magma flow. Like it just shouldn't. So whatever is going on here seems like somebody took a lot of pains to do it. And it also seems like it was something that somebody did a very long. Some of you know that there's rumors or kind of legends that there were mages and other people of like sort of magical prowess that settled in Sequin in the years gone by, but they've been gone for a long time, and this might be indicative of just that.
Okay.
It's the College of Winterhold.
All right, so
Winterfell,
you guys have
whatever.
made it. You guys have made it to the sublevel. You are no
Season one,
longer. Yeah, you're no longer in danger of suffocating in water. Instead, now you could just be burnt to death by fire.
Fun.
And though the average temperature feels like here is 110 degrees, none of you are like overly fatigued by it because of this effect that you are all, this stand the heat effect that you are all kind of exposed and undergoing.
Exposed.
Okay.
How dare you expose yourself?
That's
It's
illegal.
getting hot in here, so take off all your armor.
Nice.
Oh,
First, anybody who wants to take
Fair.
off their armor, sure, do it. I can't see anything going wrong with that. Second, Chris, know
what?
that if you choose to expose certain new elements of your character class, I have them on this level if you want them. And then 3, and then because I set this up when we first started all talking about this, and then 3, I think that without making anybody make any check, Moruk becomes very attuned to the fact that this level of the prison and or whatever this all was is probably the region that made it super hard to do divination / location magic. Like there's something about this level that is making like his, you know, that like that find person or track person spell that he had on, just like whatever was going on above, it's now officially like the compass needle is just spinning in circles. There's no guidance anymore. But that
So
being
if
said,
somebody wants to hide, this would be a really good place to do it.
could be, or this could be a good place to lead people to. You're trying to lose them, but yeah, so I mean, whatever. So yeah, so good job, everybody. Again, like I didn't know how you were going to deal with the corridor of skeletons, and eventually good rolls weighed out. Fucking Venice. So Venice is just like, oh, does somebody need to roll a 46? I got this. Whatever. It doesn't. Whatever skill. I don't care. It's whatever it is. So, but that said, good stuff.
Not Arcana.
And, not Arcana. But that said, good job, everybody. I hope everybody's still having fun. I'm going to take a pause and run to the restroom. If anybody wants to hang out, cool, I'll be here. And also, Kevin, I just want to say, I apologize if I kind of barged in last night. I just saw that you were online, and I was like, oh, I'm working on this new thing. Are you down? I wasn't trying to like overcapitalize or whatever. So.
Oh no worries. I had just already been like, I am going to bed, and I just hadn't hit the button yet. And then I was like, all right, I just need to like run and take care of some like chores and take care of some things. And then all of a sudden, I turn up the volume and I'm like, what the hell is making noise on my computer now? Do I have a video playing?
No.
And then I'm like,
me.
what is? Oh, okay, it's Tom. Oh, and then I hung up and then I jumped back on and I'm like, I did not mean to just entirely leave. But I'm going to bed, so I'm about to leave now.
All right, no worries, but I also need to really pee, so I'll be right back.
Yes. Okay.
All right, guys. Good night.
Good night.
Oh, night all.
Night, everybody.